Hi, friends. How are you today? Me? I'm just getting ready to take a bath. Do you like to take baths? Yeah, baths are fun. There's lots of different things that you can do in the bath. What do you need to take a bath? Some water. Do you need bubbles? Maybe you need a brush. Just scrub your back. And maybe even a rubber ducky. All right. We're going to read some stories about bath time, but before we get started, let's sing our song. If you don't know the words, that's okay. You can follow along with your hands. So we start like this, hands together like a sandwich. Maybe a soap sandwich since we're reading about bath time today. Here we go. Open, shut them, open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Good job. The first book we're going to read is called No More Water in the Tub by Ted Arnold. And we are reading this one with permission from Penguin Random House. No More Water in the Tub by Ted Arnold. Here on this page is a dedication. So this is something the author writes to somebody else. And he says, "For William, who has waited so long, and Walter, the best older brother a boy could have." That's who he dedicated this book to. In the bathroom near the top floor of a tall apartment building, William was ready for his bath. Walter had finished, and fresh water was running into the tub. "Get in, William," said Mom. "Walter, keep an eye on your brother. Leave the faucet on another minute, then no more water in the tub." "Aw, Mom," William said as he climbed in. "I like it deep." "You heard me. 1 minute." She closed the bathroom door as she left. Walter reached for the tub faucet. "Not yet!" William yelled. "I'm turning it on faster," Walter answered, "so you'll get more water in 1 minute. Let's see how fast it goes." He twisted the cold water handle and water gushed into the tub. What if I turned it all the way until it came off? Water blasted out of the fixture. In an instant, the bathroom flooded. The tub broke loose and floated away from the wall. When Mom looked in to see what all the racket was, water burst through the door, taking the tub with it. Uh-oh. Down the hall William sailed, leaving Mom and Walter behind. Picking up speed, he passed the kitchen and the living room before heading for the front door. It opened. "I'm home," said Dad. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Where do you think he's going to go in his bathtub? I don't know. In the apartment below, Miss Mabel Hattie was serving tea to her bridge club members when she heard a bump at the door. "That must be Betty at last," she said. As Mabel opened the door, she complained, "Why are you always so late?" But it was William who answered. "I didn't know you were expecting me." Oh, what happened to Miss Mabel? She got covered in water. As a wave of water tipped Mabel backwards, William rode his bathtub into the room. He circled the card table and followed the rushing waters back the way he came. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. One floor down, Sue and Vern Maddie were watering their houseplants when they heard a knock. Expecting pizza to be delivered, Susie quickly answered the door. "You're not a regular pizza boy," she sputtered as William surfed into the room, followed by Mabel. Water rolled through the apartment, crashed against the back wall, and turned. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Downstairs, Uncle Nash stepped into the hall to take out the garbage. He felt a drop of water and looked up. There was William in a bathtub, plunging down a waterfall where the staircase used to be. "I see your folks are having plumbing problems," Uncle Nash said as the churning water swept him off his feet. Past the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Down went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle was just about to put the last jigsaw piece into place. She heard a knock and thought that her sister Natty was home from babysitting. But when she opened the door, it was William and the upstairs neighbors who spilled into the room. "I have a sinking feeling I'll never finish my puzzle," she cried as the surging tide swirled her around. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. What do you notice about all of those words that are all together at the end? Mabel. Mabel rhymes with table. You're right. Sue and Vern. Vern rhymes with fern. Nash rhymes with trash. Fuzzle rhymes with puzzle. We have a regular rhyming book here, don't we? What other rhymes can you think of? Good job. Let's see what else happens to all of these people sliding down the stairs. While Mr. and Mrs. Hanratty were out, Natty Fuzzle was babysitting little Dottie. They were in the bathroom reading a story when they heard a key in the front door. "That must be your mom and dad," said Natty. Then she heard water roaring down the hall toward the bathroom. William's tub pushed the Hanrattys inside. "We're home," they managed to say. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. And little Dottie sailed the potty. Downstairs, the Ferlinghettis' string quartet had been practicing all evening. "Mind if I fix a snack?" called Mr. Bellow from the kitchen. "Make yourself right at home," answered Mrs. Ferlinghetti. Suddenly, the stove caught fire. Flames spread quickly. "Call the fire department!" cried Mr. Bellow. "The building is burning!" A fire alarm began to ring and everyone leaped to their feet. Mr. Bellow reached the front door first and threw it open, yelling, "Run for your life!" Oh no, what is going to happen? Is the whole building going to burn down? Let's find out. "But I just got here," said William. He and the neighbors stormed in on a tidal wave that flooded the burning apartment. Flames hissed. Smoke and steam filled the air. Just as quickly as the fire had started, it was gone, and the water began draining away. Then out the door and down the steps went William in his bathtub. Out went Mabel on the table. Sue and Vern clung to a fern. Uncle Nash sat in the trash. Patty Fuzzle steered her puzzle. Little Dottie sailed the potty. And Mr. Bello rode his cello. Fire trucks and crowds of people arrived as William clattered down the front steps of the building. The tub ran aground in the street, and William's neighbors were washed up behind it. "Good work putting out that fire, son," said the fire chief. "You are a hero." He hung a heavy medal around William's neck, and everyone cheered. "Hooray!" Look at that medal. Very nice. Then they all went home, Walter said. The end. "That was a great story, Walter. Tell me another one," begged William. "Okay," said Walter. William forgot all about turning the water off in 1 minute. The tub overflowed and quickly flooded the floor. Mom threw open the door and screamed, "No more water!" But it was too late. The tub broke loose and floated away from the wall. Then out the window and down the fire escape went William in his bathtub. Oh, there he is having an adventure. Did he really have an adventure? Did he really float all the way down the stairs? No, it was just a story his brother told him. Though it might be fun to float around on a bathtub. I've never tried it before. Have you? Interesting. All right. So we have a special guest with us today. Here he is, Dinny Dinosaur. On a warm summer day in a prehistoric land, a dinosaur played in the mud and the sand. "Oh my goodness, Dinny, you're a mess," his mama said. "You're going to need to take a bath before you go to bed." Dirty Dinny Dinosaur splashed in the tub. There he is. He tried to wash his feet with a rub-a-dub-dub. "Silly Dinny Dinosaur, don't you know? You have to take your shoes off." Here are his shoes. 1, 2, back in you go. Dirty Dinny Dinosaur splashed in the tub. He tried to wash his legs with a rub-a-dub-dub. Can he wash his legs? No, he has his pants on. "Silly Dinny Dinosaur, don't you know? You have to take your pants off." Oh, there are his pants. Back in you go. Dirty Dinny Dinosaur splashed in the tub. He tried to wash his tummy with a rub-a-dub-dub. Can he wash his tummy? What does he have on? Yeah, his shirt. "Silly Dinny Dinosaur, don't you know? You have to take your shirt off." Back in you go. Dirty Dinny Dinosaur splashed in the tub. He tried to wash his head with a rub-a-dub-dub. Can he wash his head? No. What does he have on his head? A hat. "Silly Dinny Dinosaur, don't you know? You have to take your hat off." Back in you go. Here we go. Here he's going to go deep into the tub. Ooh! He's getting all soapy, all scrubby, and all bubbly. And when he gets out, he's clean. "I love you, my sweet Dinny, and I always will," Mama said. Then she hugged him and kissed him, mwah, and tucked him into bed. The end. He got all clean, didn't he? Yes, he did. Should we read another story? Okay, sounds good. This one is called How to Give Your Cat a Bath in 5 Easy Steps. This is good. I've never given my cats a bath, so I better learn how to do it, right? Yeah. And we're reading this one with permission from Tundra Press, which is a subsidiary of Penguin Random House. How to Give Your Cat a Bath in 5 Easy Steps by Nicola Winstanley and John Martz. How to give your cat a bath in 5 easy steps. Step 1. Fill the bathtub with warm water. That is too much water. What's happening to the bathtub? It's overflowing. And she says, oops. Step 1. Put a little warm water in the tub. This much? Is that enough? No. Step 1. Put a little warm water in the bathtub. The water should come to your cat's knees. Knees? Do you see the cat? Where's the cat going? I don't know. Do you think the cat wants a bath? I don't think so. Step 2. Put your cat in the... Wait, where is the cat? Mr. Flea, where are you? Don't you want to be clean? Have you found Mr. Flea yet? Let's see, where is she looking? She's looking under the bed. She's looking in the clothes. She's looking, where's this? In the trash? And even behind the couch or in the refrigerator. I can't find him anywhere. Can you see him? Maybe we should start again. Step 1, find your... No, step 1, have some milk and cookies. You will need some energy. Do you need milk and cookies? Yeah. Fine. Step 1, have some milk and cookies. Do you see the cat? I do too. Step 2, find your cat. Did we find Mr. Flea? We did. What is he doing? What did he do? He knocked her over, didn't he? Uh-oh. Step 3, put your cat in the... Hold on. Is the water still warm? I think it's cold. Uh-oh. Step 4, hold your cat in one arm and turn the tap with your other. Mr. Flea, wait! Uh-oh. He's running away again. Step 5, chase your cat down the stairs. Step 6, run back to the bathroom. I thought you said there were only 5 steps. Step 6, run! Step 7, turn off the water. Oh no. Step 8, mop the floor. What happened to the bath? It really ran over, didn't it? Step 9, Step 9, have another cookie. Step 10, find your cat again. Do you see the cat? Yeah, he's right over here. What is he doing? Oh, what is the cat doing in this picture? Yeah, he's licking his paw. How to give your cat a bath in 1 easy step. Step 1, Sit quietly while your cat licks himself clean. That's right. Cats give themselves a bath. You don't have to put them in water. What a silly story. That was such a silly story. We're going to sing a silly song. Are you ready? So what do you need in the bathtub? We talked about maybe a brush, maybe a washcloth. What do you put in the bathtub while water is running to have some fun? Bubbles! That's right, bubbles! So we have some bubbles here. Let's see. Woo! Oh! Maybe. Oh, we are going to sing a bubble song. Are you ready? Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bubbles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bubbles, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bubbles, 10 little bubbles go pop, pop, pop. Can you pop those bubbles? Here we go. Let's count them again. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little bubbles, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little bubbles, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little bubbles, 10 little bubbles go pop, pop, pop. Good job. Good job, everybody. That's all we have time for today. So now we're going to sing our Goodbye for Now song. And we're going to sing this one twice. The first time we're going to do some actions. And the second time I'm going to play my ukulele and you do the actions at home, okay? This one is called Skin-a-ma-rink. All right, are you ready? Here we go. So we start like this. One hand up. Hello. Like you're going to wave. And then we're going to wiggle our hand around. Here we go. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. No, skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo. I love you. I love your singing. I love you. You're all terrific. I love you. We'll catch you next time. All right, are you ready for some musical accompaniment? All right, here we go. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. Skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Oh, skin-a-ma-rinky-dinky-dink, skin-a-ma-rinky-doo, I love you. I love your singing. I love you. You're all terrific. I love you. We'll catch you next time. I love you. Boop boop be doo. I'll see you again soon, friends. Goodbye for now.